just how things were so back and forth. What became the difference?
Um, Honestly, we didn't turn the ball over. And every time we didn't turn the ball over, we at least got a shot, chance at an offensive rebounder. We got a lot of great offensive rebounders on this team. So just when we stopped turning the ball over, we had a chance to get back on defense, chance for offensive rebounds. Just not giving them live ball turnovers so they can go score.
And then what were you finding for yourself that was allowing you to just step out there and be as much of a help as possible in times where the team needed it most?
Honestly, just finding guys' strengths. BI had it going, kind of played off of him. And then me and Sandro had a really good connection early. And then, just trying to push the pace, try to play as fast as possible, really.
Were you finding in moments that they were kind of able to take you off that pace earlier on in the game? And what were they kind of showing you, whether it be like the last-minute zones that was just sort of like taking you out of your rhythm?
I think when Dave was on the floor and Dave was in front of me, it was really, really a lot harder. I think when they went to the zone, it was just more about being smart with the ball. So I think, when you have Scotty or BI in the middle and letting them play make and being able to play off of them, that's a really good strength of ours.
What do you see in Scotty in those clutch moments where it's almost as if he's having the most fun with like the blocks and the reactions, but it's just such a do or die moment?
Coach says it all the time. Like Scotty's fourth quarter is just like he has an extra storage of energy. Like he comes out, he's still pushing the ball, he's still running, yelling at us to run, chase down blocks. He's just everywhere. So I think him being able to push himself past the limit that everybody else has already met, and then being that spark, that we need in the fourth quarter, whether it's scoring, whether it's offensive rebounding, whether there's blocks, he does it all, and it's very important for us.
And then lastly, this wasn't a game that was even on your schedule, but when you think about just how much this team maybe needed this game to just get back to the basics and that level of grind, how do you view something like this? It's not obviously the whole season, but just something like this to kind of pivot. Do you think?
Yeah, we really needed this win. I think everybody needed it. A vote of confidence that comes with a W. So I think we played really hard. I think we did a lot of things great. We got to go back to film and see the things that we did bad. But I think we really needed this dub just for our morale and whatnot.
Hey man, great game tonight. For you, obviously coming off the bench, how do you pick and choose those moments of being aggressive, either, obviously creating for your teammates, but scoring yourself when obviously you're the youngling and trying to be the guy who's the facilitator out there?
Honestly, just coming into the game with a one-track mind of just being aggressive, not trying to choose and pick and choose, just trying to go get 2 feet in the paint, and if it's my chance to score, it's my chance to score. If there's somebody open, it's somebody open. Just letting the game come to me and playing off of a little bit of reactiveness and just kind of just seeing what's open.
And especially what you were doing with Mamu and Pirtle and basically playing with some of the bigger guys, how are you able, I guess, to create space in an environment where it might be a little bit more clogged than other lineups where you have more floor spacing?
Right. Mamu and Yak are yin and yang, two different players, and I've kind of learned to play with both of them. So, I think Mamu brings something that Yak doesn't bring, and it's kind of throws off the defense a little bit. So just figuring out when I can help them out and, when it's their time to, go be aggressive.
And I know you didn't spend the entire year last year with him, but Davion being a guy that Coach mentioned kind of mentored you and kind of taught you the ways when he was there. How weird was it now, playing against him and having the game that you did against him and his team?
It felt like training camp last year. I think I learned so much from him in the 3 or 4 months that he was here that I wouldn't be in this position that I'm in right now without him. I think defensively and then offensively too, just seeing the small guard get into the paint, create, shoot the floater, doing this at this point in time. I just took what I could from him while he was there, and he's been somebody I've been watching for a long time, so it was really helpful that I got to be his backup as soon as I got to the league.